What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We are speaking with Professor Aristotle Means because he has no alibi during the time of the mock trial because he was missing from the balcony thanks to Hugh O'Connor's testimony. And that's what we were talking about. In any case, let's continue, shall we? Let's see. Did we already press this? I don't remember. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. Let's go ahead and press it anyways, just in case. Because I probably didn't. Did you consider that a threat? Oh yes, he's saying that he was being blackmailed by Juniper, which is pretty unlikely. Yes, but now... I'm sorry, it's very early in the day, but it really isn't. It's like noon. Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands on to. Miss Sykes, you must realize that you too are being used by Juniper. What? Your Honor, I ask that you too do not let her feign weakness and innocence fool you. Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely tough. And perhaps most important of all, she is a fervent follower of my teachings.
Objection!
Your Honor, the witness's testimony is nothing but an attack on our client's character. Very well, objection sustained. I think that's the first time I've ever heard the judge say something at all you'd hear in a court. So be it. Nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording.
Hold it!
How could you overlook such a threat? As a teacher, it's your duty to discipline students. Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe that Juniper hadn't actually committed murder and that she hadn't meant to threaten me. Please do explain. Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings. Does the witness realize what he is saying? Surely you must see the true meaning in my words. I am merely staying true to what I teach, and my methods are but a reflection of the times. Oh wow, his way of thinking is really warped. But I haven't heard any inconsistencies yet. That's good to know, thank you, Apollo. I wouldn't be... Oh, Athena, come on, man, now there is an inconsistency. The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony, the more likely we'll see inconsistencies between his actions and words. What? Hold on, let me read that again. What are you saying to me? The more he tries to avoid logical inconsistencies in his testimony. Okay, that is a... I can't wrap my brain around that one, okay. It is a dark age in which we live, and there is much I would like to say on the matter. Is this the last one? But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. That is not something you would typically say, but okay. You were trying to protect our client? Yeah, right. He'll say anything to pin the blame on Junie. What a frightful look. I would ask that you not glare at me so. I have nothing but admiration for how Juniper is willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I'm protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student. So you're protecting her because she blackmailed you? Or he says blackmail? Liar! You're trying to pin the blame on her. How am I going to show that what he's saying isn't what he's really thinking? You cannot possibly overturn my claims, so isn't it about time you admitted defeat? After all, if my unassailable logic is not truth, then what is? If he thinks I'm gonna give in to his pack of lies, he's got another thing coming. I'm gonna find a hole in his story if it's the last thing I do. Even though he's rotten to the core, he's a total pro. I mean, that all made perfect sense. No, not really, but okay. Yeah, but you can't believe a word he says. He's making this up as he goes along. He'll trip up on his own words yet. Time to see how consistently the professor's testimony matches up with his actual actions. Okay, so before we review the evidence, let's review what he said so far. So, he's saying that she wanted him to pre-record the speech
But then he lost the alibi, so therefore she wants him to get him off of, interesting. Let's look at the evidence now. No. Maybe? Hold on, let me see here. Mock trial begins. Mr. Wright about training. Nope, nothing in there. Top secret. Oh god, this is 4 pages long. Hold on, I can skim this really fast. Shooting arrow. Okay, it's how the body was carried. Okay. Does not help me at all either. Definitely not helpful. Wait, it has Judy's fingerprints? Wow, I'm really behind. I've forgotten a lot about the details of the evidence. 6 and 8 p.m. Blood loss due to stab wound. Doesn't help me. Identified as fake. Professor Means used Hugh to pass it on to police. A photo of the art room. All preparations are being made, taken on the day of the murder. Oh, not good. It was found broken on state. Professor Court had remade into a completely different looking statue. I think I'm running out of things here. Let's see, this is where the body was moved. We still haven't used this yet, the burnt remnants of Gaviner's banner. We still don't know what that's for yet. Let's see. The photo evidence of them building the statue with Hugh in the background. This is for, yes, the... Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to... So the whole "You're a goner" bit was recorded over his pre-recorded speech. But why... Hold on a minute. Wait, oh, hold on a minute. Okay. Here's the theory. If he wanted to prove her innocence, he would not have had Hugh deliver the voice recording that had the woman's voice saying "You're a goner," because that incriminates Juniper Woods. So, if he wanted to get her off, he would not have had that voice clip on the recording. Testing is underway. Okay. So, I think that's the best lead we have so far, so now I just need to figure out where to present it. So, some point when he mentions he wants to protect her. Let's go back to the beginning. Very important secret. Pre-record the speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Confess to the murder. Declared innocent in court. Okay. She said he'd become an accomplice. He would protect Juniper because it's the humane thing to do. So I thought maybe the whole humane bit would have been an inconsistency, but it's actually the fact that he says, when I said I would protect Juniper, because he doesn't want to protect Juniper, because he recorded the "You're a goner" from the video of the mock trial. So I'm going on a limb here.
Objection!
So let me get this straight. You were trying to... Oh, I got it. Yeah, man. Oh, my deductive reasoning. Oh, I'm so good. It's time to quit my day job and become a detective. That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles. Your Honor, it is an outrage.
Miss Cykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it."
There was no whispering, slyly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
Objection!
The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? Yeah, see? I was totally right. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself with while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law.
Why, you dare call my teachings and methods lies?
Here it comes. What are you gonna turn into? Zeus? Oh.
The Miss Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education in lawyering means once I'm through with you.
What's with your hair?
Quiet! No talking in class.
Oh, god damn. Oh, he's good. How did he do that?
Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with roll call. Athena Cykes.
Am I the only person? Private tutor. I'm envious. Here?
Apollo Justice.
Oh, okay. I'm fine. Here.
Fool! The proper response is here without any extraneous information.
I mean, here.
Next, Your Honor.
Here.
C class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackquill.
He's not gonna say it. No way. That's what I thought.
I said Simon Blackquill. Are you here or not?
The music is intense. There's always one, isn't there?
Well, then I'll just mark you absent. Now get out of my class this instant.
Get out? Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher? Is he going for a walk again? Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackquill is free of his shackles.
Ooh-ah!
Ooh-ah! Ha 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 ha! It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinarian committee. But is that really so shocking? Get it? Cause he shocked him! Constabulary lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby? Oh, okay, yeah. But Robert yeah, okay.
You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. All right, class is now in session.
Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomachache? Would have been really awesome if I recorded this on October 26th.
Pay attention. I am not the killer. Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening.
Objection!
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial.
Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you will label me a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime?
Well, that's not true. We have that photo we saw at 6 o'clock. Professor Means, can you really prove you had already gone home by that time?
Can you prove that I was still at school?
Yes. Yes, we can. Wait, what? Yes, you can. You stupid.
So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself lavatory cleaning duties until you graduate.
I do enough of the... Is that Apollo? No, that's not Apollo. Junie? Oh, Robin. No way, man! I totally object. I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver-tongued lies.
Why, how dare you talk about your teacher like that?
I'm not listening to you anymore, man. No way, no how. Now, I have a confession to make. You know those two statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself. See? The statues on stage? Do I want to know where this is headed? I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me. In other words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell. Right, and it would have been way past 7 o'clock p.m. before he could have finished. Professor Means was still at school? This is incredibly important testimony. Interesting. The professor told me, I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I'd made both statues myself. I'm so sorry for not telling the truth.
Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something.
All right, fuck him up.
And who's in charge of the class pet around here?
Not interested, but if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do.
No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated.
We're really digressing here. Let's get back to the case.
Nurse! Where's a school nurse when you need one?
It would seem Sykes don't know seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning.
Very well. Then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served old school style.
Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please. Oh, good. More testimony.
Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue.
Over half a day? Okay.
I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. The defendant Juniper saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder?
You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues?
Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny now.
That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30? That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. Interesting. Oh, right, the professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours? It would probably take me at least twice as long. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short time. That didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means. Let's see. Robin took over half a day to complete the one statue. Go ahead and press that. Miss Newman took over half a day? Can you please be a little more precise than that?
What a wonderful question. She was having quite a tough time, you see. Prosecutor Gavin's statue alone took her from the morning hours into the evening.
Well, it is a rather large statue after all.
Don't be silly. It merely exposes the differences between student and teacher.
I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30. That's a huge window, man.
Hold it!
Most of the other statue? What exactly does that mean?
Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the last bell rang. I, in turn, completed the rest of it.
I see. In academics as well as art, learning the basics is incredibly important. In short, you skipped the most important of the part of the statue making, didn't you?
Why, you insolent little... It is the practical applications built upon the basics that take so much time. Professors such as I mastered the basics a long, long time ago.
Unlike Miss Fancy Pants here, who lacks all lawyerly fundamentals. Oh, quiet you. Oh, Simon.
Now do you understand? I did not leave that stage until I was done.
Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim? Oh, these guys suck. Oh! Heyo, that's it, team. You get him. Get in there. Yeah, that's it. Go. Everyone go. What are you using? A pool cue? Dude, Boone. Boone. What is wrong with you? Fine by me. Give me the freaking pool cue.